Well, I've been waiting a long time to say this, but I'm at headquarters of Ephos Technology in Milan, Italy, with co-founder and CEO Andrea. Nice to meet in person.
Finally, yeah, great to have you here.
I appreciate it. Well, first and foremost, before we dive into it, before being co-founder of the company, you were an engineer. Was there a moment in your history where you said, I want to be an engineer, where you knew that that's what you wanted to do?
Well, the honest answer is I was never an engineer. I was a physicist.
Okay.
I was a theoretical physicist, thinking about the theory of quantum computing, and that was always the plan. It sounds a bit dumb to say, but from the earliest I can remember, yeah, I wanted to do science. I wanted to do physics actually, and kind of the physics of machines was always something that fascinated me. So yeah, very dumb, but that's how it was. From I think, yeah, the earliest I can remember for sure.
So tell me, how does being a physicist relate to what you're doing here at Ephos?
So I have this view of science as a tool to control what's around us. So you understand to fulfill this desire for understanding, but also desire to change, which I think it's inherently human. And when you're in academia, it's more about understanding. When you're building a company, it's more about changing. So to me, these are very much two aspects of this very human endeavor of understanding and use your understanding to change what's around you. Very philosophical, but yeah, that's very much at the core of what I do.
So if we're to take the philosophical, esoteric, and bring it down to the granular level, tell us a little bit about what you guys are building here at Ephos.
Ephos designs, and let me stress this a couple of times, manufacture integrated photonic circuits in glass. So we don't use silicon substrates, but glass substrates. We use a process that my co-founder Roberto invented and perfected over the last 20 years. And we are the only company in the world capable of manufacturing programmable photonic elements in glass.
And what advantages does glass offer over the incumbent silicon technology?
So glass is already the fundamental material of photonics. I mean, optical fibers are glass made. In a world where you want to use integrated photonic circuits in a highly modular way, and this is the world where we live in, you really care about how good you connect with optical fibers. And because we use the same material and because light really dislikes moving from one material into another, we can connect in an almost lossless way with optical fibers. Connecting in a lossless way means that we can bring down the energy cost of connectivity with photonics. And that's really the big advantage of glass over silicon platforms, like bringing the interface losses down in a very cost-effective way. For us, reaching 0.1 dB of coupling losses is something we can achieve with close no effort and cost. While on computing platforms, if you can get there, and many can't, there's a lot of packaging complexity required. And I think, again, in a world where photonics is used in a highly modular fashion, this is a great advantage of our platform.
Absolutely, and we were talking earlier about really the need for a disruptive technology in the material space. Can you tell us about an exciting customer engagement that you guys have had that has left you really energized recently?
So one thing that we're super excited of is to offer our customer the design and the manufacturing in a single package. This is something which is very, very rare, especially for startups to do, but even for larger organizations. But at a time where we have these momentous shifts in the industry, and there is a lot of product exploration to be done, moving together the design and the manufacturing is something which enables us to meet customer needs in a pretty unique way, because we work with them to understand their architectural requirements. We turn those architectural requirements and designs that then exploits the unique features of our platforms. And this is the type of offering that only companies like ours that control both the manufacturing and the design can do. And in addition, we have lots of kind of fun tricks in our manufacturing platform, like full 3D capabilities. We can write waveguides in 3D. We can write waveguides with multiple wavelengths in the same chip very easily. And being able to talk to customers and blend the design and manufacturing aspects with their architectural requirements is great fun and provides great benefit to our customers.
Wow, that's awesome. And I got to meet Roberto in person a few months back, and in meeting with you, and actually met with a couple of the other colleagues who were out at a conference that we were mutually attending as well. I'm just astounded by how collaborative each one of the people that I've met with are. Is there a cultural thing that you look for in the people, the talent that you're looking to attract?
So we emphasize the ability to challenge our own ideas in a respectful way. So it's like challenging is key, but challenging must be done in a way that is not like crushing the other person, because we all have different ways of caring about our ideas, and it's critical that good ideas can emerge. So I think ultimately this aspect of kind of error correcting each other it's best done when we have a way to all share our ideas and challenge them in a productive way. So ultimately, I think this is a key filter. If you are if you don't like to get challenged, for example, it would not be a good fit. A company like Ephos, you must like to change idea, and you must fight for your ideas too, but in a way that we can win you over if our idea is better than yours, and vice versa. So I think this aspect is critical for our organization.
Well, excellent. And in closing, if you were to fast forward, if you were to look out 5 years from now, what impact do you hope that Ephos has on the industry and really the world as a whole?
We discussed a lot today about the impact photonics is going to have in the computing industry, in the data center industry. We discussed at length the impact glass is going to have in the industry. So our objective is to end up in every AI chip that is going to come out in the future. And we're going to do that by owning the manufacturing. It's time to build back in the US and in Europe. We want to build ourselves. So this AI chips from Ephos will be from Ephos in the truest sense of the word, will come out of our facility. So the plan that we have is to scale manufacturing and to scale the presence of our technology, glass technology, in every AI data center chip.
Well, as you've known since well before we were partners, I'm a big believer in what you're doing and how you're going about doing it. You're attracting the right people, so look forward to continuing to help there.
Thank you very much.